Hey, what's going on, everyone? I'm S2F Gaming, and today we are going to talk about the elephant in the room.
Oh, wow!
No, not that elephant. Today we are going to be talking about my channel a little bit because this is a channel update video. So, guys, I'll just come out and say it. I have been dropping the ball on getting videos out to you guys on time. Now, for example, today, you guys are supposed to get a 100 days video. That I have not even started on, so don't expect that video today. Yesterday, you guys were supposed to get a custom map story mode series episode. That I'm still currently working on, which is why it didn't come out yesterday. In the past 2 weeks, I've had video files that have been corrupted. I've had video files that my voice isn't even on. So overall, it has just been an absolute mess these last couple weeks. And I'm going to take the time in the video to go over like what the problems have been and kind of what's been going on in my personal life and everything, which is like the reasons for the problems. And then I'm going to kind of go over what I think the solution is and where do we go from here, essentially. But first, before we get into this one, I just want to thank you guys, the subscribers, the fans. You guys have been absolutely amazing, and especially since we've started this daily videos, I'm going to put that in quotes, we have had a huge boost in subscribers to the channel. So we are currently sitting, I think, roughly 4,800 subscribers, might be a little below that, but we are so close to 5,000 subscribers. So guys, seriously, thank you so much for viewing the content, enjoying the content, hitting that subscribe button. It really does help the channel out. And do me a favor, scroll on down right now and see. If you're not subscribed to the channel and you are watching a channel update video for my channel, you're clearly invested in my content. Do me a favor, just hit the subscribe button, take a second right now. It does nothing for you, but it does so much for me and for the channel. So help me out, let's get to 5,000 so we could start looking at bigger milestones along the way. Now, I also want to thank my Patreon members, because not only are you guys helping the channel out, supporting the channel, you're also helping and supporting me financially, which is absolutely awesome too. So thank you, Metal, thank you, Squirrelbait, thank you, Tazar, and thank you, Sec, for not only supporting me on the channel, but supporting me through Patreon. So, obviously, we've had missing videos, we've had corrupted files, we've had videos without my voice in it. So I'm going to kind of let you guys know what's been going on in my life. I want to be a little transparent, just so you guys kind of get the gist of what's going on behind the camera, or at least at this point, behind the speaker, essentially. So, here's what's been going on. So when I started the daily videos, and again, daily videos in quotes, we were doing the Monday through Friday, I was actually between jobs. So I had a lot of time to dedicate to YouTube, and I essentially, I guess for that little bit of time, yeah, I kind of made YouTube a quote-unquote full-time job, essentially. So I was dedicating a lot of hours of my day to making video content, which I was able to do the daily videos no problem for you guys. And then sometimes I was even getting ahead of the game, which as a YouTuber, to be able to like get ahead of your schedule, oh my god, is the greatest feeling ever. To have like a video scheduled is absolutely awesome. But anyways, in the past couple weeks, I've actually started a full-time job. So I am at 40 to 50 hours a week I'm working there. Plus, I am actually going for my real estate license. So I am also dedicating a couple hours a day to that. So a lot of chunk of my day is now taken to those engagements, which means YouTube takes the hit a bit. And I don't know if you guys have noticed this, but I personally have kind of like taking a day, sitting and kind of reflecting on how the videos have gone and all that. Overall, it has just felt rushed these past few weeks. And maybe you guys haven't noticed it. Maybe you have. Maybe me saying this now, you're kind of looking back and saying, all right, I see where he's coming from, kind of thing. But videos for the past couple weeks, I have felt like have been rushed. Editing, I feel like, has been extremely rushed, where I feel like I just need to hit, like, the deadline, which is the schedule that, by the way, I created. So what is the solution to this problem? And I will mention, this has actually happened a couple of times on the channel so far. So the gist is that I like get an idea for a series, and I'm like, that's a really good idea. Let's do that for a series. That could be a lot of fun. And then I get another idea for another series, and I'm like, okay, that sounds cool too. Let's definitely start doing that. We'll have 2 series going at once. No big deal. And then I get a third idea, and I'm like, that's a really good idea. Let's start doing that. I really want to jump into that. So now we have 3 series going at once. And you guys kind of see the cycle effect that this causes, which eventually I get to a point where it's just way too much content for the schedule that I've made, and we run into this issue. And it's been a bit of a vicious cycle, and I'm doing my best to try to avoid it, but here we are yet again, essentially. So, what is the solution? Now, in the past, I have actually just cut series altogether. So, for example, we've cut the Subnautica live stream, we've cut the Biomutant live stream, we've cut Conan Exiles, we've cut Minecraft because of issues like this. And I've realized in the long run, nobody wins in this case, because you guys have dedicated so much time to those videos. Heck, I still get comments asking when the next Conan Exiles video is coming out. That series has been cut for over a year now, and I still get comments asking when the next episode is, which is mind-blowing to me. That, like, the amount of dedication you guys have and the amount of, what's the word? Like, just being driven into, like, I can't even think of the word right now. How immense you are in the series? How into the series you are, let's put it that way. It's just absolutely crazy overall. So, cutting a series does nothing for us. It gets you guys upset, understandably, because, again, you guys have dedicated so much time to that series. And at the end of the day, I regret cutting series 2. A couple of weeks go by, and I'm like, damn, it'd be really cool to do another episode of that. You know what I mean? So we're not going to do that. That is not the solution to this problem. We've done it in the past, and it doesn't work. So what's the solution? Well, cut the schedule. Just get rid of it. There's no need for a schedule. And I know I'm telling you guys this, like, there's no need, but I guess it's also me telling myself, like, there's no need for a schedule. I make the content when I feel it's ready, put it out. And there's no pressure, so I get to do whatever editing style I'm trying to do, what I'm trying to improve on, whatever. And yeah, I think the videos overall will be 10 times better because, one, there's no deadline. I have a little bit more time to relax and be able to kind of just let myself record freely, let myself edit freely and everything, and just kind of have a little fun with it, because that's what YouTube is. It's all about entertainment. So that's the solution I am going with now. We are not cutting content, we are cutting the schedule. Now, what does that mean for you guys? Don't expect daily videos. Don't expect a schedule or anything anymore. That being said, I actually do have a pre-recorded episode for you guys. It will be coming out tomorrow. That's part of the main series. That will be the last video of the scheduled content. After that, who knows when the next video is coming out, and who knows what it's going to be. So when I sit down at my TV, when I sit down at my computer, because again, I do this all on Xbox, so I have the TV in front of me, I'm going to kind of make a decision. What am I in the mood to record today? Am I in the mood to record custom map? Am I in the mood to record 100 days? Am I in the mood to record the main series? I don't know. I'm going to basically sit down, make a decision, and then just start recording. And from there, it could take an hour to record. It could take 6 hours. It could take 3 days to record an episode. I am not going to stop recording that episode until I know the content is good enough to send to you guys. That's essentially the gist. I want to make the best content possible. Editing-wise, I'm going to take an hour, 6 hours, 3 days to edit a video. Whatever it takes in order to make the best content I physically can put out to you guys, that's the sacrifice we're making. Lesser videos, which I understand, is going to be a bit of a bummer. I get it, but I think when you guys see the content that I am going to be starting to come out with, I think it's going to make it worth it, and it's going to be a lot better than what I've been putting out now. So that is the gist. So the only thing that will remain the same is the time that my videos come out. So traditionally, my videos come out at 12 o'clock noon. And the reason is I don't want to put a video out. Let's just say if I finish a video, I send it over to YouTube and it's ready at 10 p.m. I'm not going to put it out at that time because although 10 p.m. isn't too late in my zone and I'm Eastern Standard Time, some of you guys watch from Europe. I have some fans from Australia. So if I put out content at 10 p.m. Eastern Time, that could very well be 2, 3, 4 in the morning in your time zone. And the last thing I need is for you to be sleeping, your phone vibrates, it wakes you up, and all you see is S2F Gaming put out a video. So I really don't want to do that to you guys. So I am going to stick with the 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time that I've always put out my videos. So 12 o'clock noon. Just so I don't wake you guys up, we have no issues. At least we'll stay the same in that regard. Going back to that same example, if I have a video that's completely done at 10 p.m., that video would just come out at 12 o'clock noon the next day. So again, to clarify, videos will always come out at 12 o'clock noon, regardless of when I'm done recording them, editing them, the whole nine. So, with the changes coming to the channel, this is what I can promise you guys. So, with no more schedules, no more deadlines, no more feeling rushed, no more added stress, I can put out better content for you guys overall. Now, not only in the video portion, but also through editing, because that's really the gist at the end of the day. I want to put out the best content I physically can for you guys. Now, the other promise goes out to my Patreon members. Now, I do have a link in the description down below to my Patreon. If you guys aren't familiar with what that is, by financially helping to support the channel, you guys get added perks by being a Patreon member. So, you get access to my servers, and you also get a dino named after you in one series, many series, whatever the case may be. For example, in the custom map story mode series, my griffin is named Squirrelbait. That is actually named after one of my Patreon members, to give you guys an example. So, Patreon members, this is my promise to you. In the last month or two, I have been very, very, very inactive on our servers, and I know that is the biggest perk of signing up for Patreon is, yeah, you want access to my servers, because obviously, like, I customize them and everything, and add different variants of dinos and all that stuff, but you also want to play alongside me. You want to be able to in-game chat with me, all that stuff, and kind of, you know, just have that sense of community. I know with the way that my schedule has been, I have been non-existent, let's put it that way. Not even inactive. Non-existent on the servers, which that will change with this schedule. So expect to see me on the servers a lot more often. Expect me to be a lot more active, kind of talking to you guys, everything like that. Gonna be asking questions and everything. Gonna be putting up polls on the Patreon website, so make sure you just keep checking that periodically, just to kind of get your feedback on certain things. So activity on Patreon, activity on the servers will immensely increase by doing this. If you guys are actually playing on the server and you guys see me on the server and you want to do like voice chat and stuff like that, in-game chat me first. Just send a quick message on in-game, just asking, because just in case, I have to like reset my recording software and stuff for Xbox in-game chat versus doing recordings, so it might take a few minutes, but I can get that all set up. If you do see that I am not playing on the server and I am in Do Not Disturb mode, that does mean that I am recording an episode. So unless I'm on the server, do not reach out to me to ask if we can in-game chat at that point, because I'm most likely recording an episode for whatever series I'm working on at that point. But again, Patreon members, if you guys have any questions, comments down below, or just head over to the Patreon. You can send me a private message there. Questions, concerns, all that stuff. So overall, guys, a very lengthy channel update video. And yes, guys, I tend to over-explain. I tend to talk a lot. It's just kind of what I do when it comes to these kind of things. I just want to make sure that you guys fully understand kind of what's going on. If you guys have any questions, concerns, comments, good, bad, ugly, I don't care what it is. Let me know in the comments down below. Even if it's something really bad, I don't care. It helps build me as a YouTube creator. So any feedback you have, throw it in the comments down below. If you're liking this style, this idea that I'm bringing to the channel, let me know. If you're not liking this idea, voice your concerns. Definitely helps me overall. But at the end of the day, I think by just getting rid of the schedule and not getting rid of content, at the end of the day, is not only going to make us better videos overall to watch, but I think it's going to keep you guys happier on your end instead of cutting series and stuff like that. But again, let me know. Questions, concerns, comments, everything down below. I will mention it one more time, guys. If you are not subscribed to this channel yet, you're watching a channel update video for my channel. You're fooling yourself by saying you're not, like, immersed or into my stuff. Just do me a favor. Take a second here. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps the channel out, honestly. And all you have to do is just click a button. I'll give you a couple seconds right now. Just click the button if you're not subscribed yet. But that's going to wrap this one up, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this one. Like I said, questions, concerns, comments, everything, good, bad, ugly, I don't care. Leave it in the comments down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.